Welcome to English with Cheryl. I'm Cheryl, and I'm excited about today's lesson because it has to do with a grammar point that many people, if not most people, get wrong, including native English speakers. And it has to do with the word we should be using when we mean the opposite of more. Should we be using the word less or fewer? The answer is in the question, can you count what you are trying to describe? We should be using the word less if we're describing a non-countable noun, such as rain, sand, or love. We should be using the word fewer if we are describing the words pen. Can you count pens? Or dogs? Or footprints? So my aim is that by the end of this lesson, you'll feel less confusion and make fewer mistakes. Again, the rule is if you cannot count the item that you're talking about, you'll use the word less. So we can't really count sugar. I would say I take less sugar in my coffee. Can't really count wind or water. But if there are items that you can count, like toys or people or houses, then you're going to say fewer. There are fewer people working in my office than yours. There are fewer houses on my street. John has fewer toys than Betty. Let's try a few exercises. Sophie has books than Chelsea. Can you count books? Well, Chelsea has a lot, but technically you can count books. 1 book, 2 book, 3 books. So we would use fewer. Sophie has fewer books than Chelsea. Okay, you try the next one. My neighborhood has high-rise apartments than yours. Fewer high-rise apartments. Next one. I have wine than Kate. I have less wine than Kate. I had glasses of wine than her. I had fewer glasses of wine than her. Fewer here because we can count glasses of wine. Next. Miss Snide has patience than the other teachers. Miss Knight has less patience than the other teachers. However, the other teachers have students. However, the other teachers have fewer students. The room would look better with furniture. I hope you guessed that the room would look better with less furniture. Furniture is a non-countable noun in English. We could count pieces of furniture, but not furniture. It would look better with chairs. It would look better with fewer chairs. Let's see. Yeah, that does look better. Did you know that there's air at higher altitudes? Did you know that there's less air at higher altitudes? There's always traffic on Mondays. There's always less traffic on Mondays. I noticed there were cars on the road. I noticed there were fewer cars on the road. Bob tells jokes at his new job. Bob tells fewer jokes at his new job. There's laughter at Bob's former office. There's less laughter at Bob's former office. There are stars out tonight than usual. There are fewer stars out tonight than usual. I hope you found that helpful. But before you go, I do have to let you know that there is an exception when it comes to time, money, or distance. Even though we can count units, we will use less, such as he had less than 5 minutes to complete his exam. Or I have less than $20 in my wallet. Or she bikes less than 3 miles to her office. Now that you know the difference between fewer and less, I will invite you to enjoy a little dark humor. Until next time.